What up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of your boy, the Firahs podcast. Welcome to another podcast of your boy. Wow, that sounds strange. Welcome to another episode of the Firahs podcast. We are back at the original settings. Obviously, as you can tell, it's a little bit of a different kind of setting. So let me know if you like the new settings, let me know if you like the new vibes, or if you want to go back to normal vibes. I don't really mind. But anyway, listen, man. We've had a different type of week last week. We had an episode at Shmaylan with JK. Hope you guys liked that episode. It was an interview with one of the hardest working men in London. And obviously, I did a story time. Let me know if you want a bit more story time. I will do a lot more. Did a little story time whilst I was in the studio working last week. Obviously, I didn't get much recorded last week because I was very much busy. I was, down in London doing my dang. So anyway, listen, I'm back in the streets right now, back in an original setting, back on a solo tip. Before we get into, if you're going to hear like, something running around, it's a cat, by the way, so bear with me. But let's get back into it, man. But before we get into the episode, I have to start by announcing Reggae Land is back. So we got the Reggae Land. I don't know if I just butchered that. But anyways, Reggae Land is back. Listen, Reggae Land's got some big people in there. Listen, Sean Paul, Beanie Man, Barrington Levy. That's to name a few. General Levy as well is going to be there. So it's going to be a nice action-packed day. I was there actually last year. Loved it, man. Loved it. I hope you guys check out some of the interviews we got from last year as well. Spoke to General Levy as well. One of the biggest things. Spoke to Collie Buds as well, which was great. It wasn't me. Come on, man. Everybody was there, man. So yeah, it was a great event. So they're back again for another action-packed event, and I want everybody to pull up to this one. Regularly, one of those things where whether you are of the Caribbean culture or not from the Caribbean culture, it's great to be there to celebrate Caribbean music, food, fun and games. There's a lot of things going on in the radar. You got a lot of history being brought in as well. When I was there last year, there's a lot of history being taught, and I think it's just a beautiful way to come together with some great music, great people, and you just basically come and have a little bit of a good one. I want to read something as well from Reggae Land, so thought I'd read that. So with over 30,000 people, more than 80 artists, 4 stadiums of music, 50 plus food traders, and 2 unforgettable days make Reggae Land the most complete and authentic reggae experience in the UK. This year's bumper weekend that takes place on August the 5th and the 6th of 2023 at all the new surprise venue, the National Bowl in Milton Keynes. The final lineup includes a mouth-watering mix of reggae icons past, present, and future, with every facet of the vast sound showcased by the best in the scene. Get your tickets now for the unmissable reggae celebration at Reggae Land, at reggaeland.co.uk. Yo, it's a mad one. Yes, I want to make sure everybody comes down to Regular. I'll be there. Let's capture some content together. Let's have a good time. Let's get some vibe, get some drinks in. If anybody's out there having cheeky, little smoky, you know what I mean? I don't smoke, but if you are, you know what I mean? Get your things in set. But yeah, man, let's all link up together, get some vibes in. There'll be clothes there, food there. Like, bro, it's crazy. It's a beautiful event, and I would love to see everybody pull up to Reggae Land. I keep saying Reggae Land. It's actually Reggae Land, so bear with me when I keep doing that. But yeah, man, Reggae Land, 5th and 6th of August, Saturday and Sunday. Let's pull up, let's get some vibes in. And yeah, man, let's get into the show. Gonna start with That Way. Remix dropped. Don't know if you lot saw my review on the original single with Krypton Con and Abracadabra. It's a little bit of a political, I think everybody had their little 1-2 piece to say about what I had to say. But yeah, I thought it wasn't the great. It's a good song, but I kept thinking it was a repeat of the Robbery thing, so I felt like I was watching a Robbery remix. But That Way remix went in crazy. Let me just check out the lineup on that one. The lineup was mental, so I don't want to miss out any names. But you had Back Row G, Stole My Beat, still mad about that. French Montana, they brought back a little bit of the Americana. Clavish, Beanie Man, Parcelu, Bando K, LZ, K Trap, and Do Road. I think it's Do Road or Do Road, one of them. Never heard his music anyway, so let's just end it where that is. Personally, for me, my favorite Beanie Man had a very good verse. Parcelu had a very good verse on there. Did like Frenchy. I like a bit of French. You know, when you jump to that little drill thing, did like a bit of French. But overall, very good remix. I think it's a very good song. Currently number 2 on trending for music on YouTube right now. So doing this thing on the YouTube scene. What do you guys think about the That Way remix? I'm gonna give it a strong. So we're gonna do out of 10. I'll give it a strong 7 out of 10. Where I would improve, I honestly didn't think everybody's verse was great, personally. Some of them were good, some of them were better than others, but you're gonna get them. You got like 7, 8 man on the joint. Anyways, backwards, yeah, you know what I'm saying, took my beat, didn't even make the song better. I'm disappointed, so disappointed. But yeah, that was That Way remix. Captain Coleman, Abracadabra with that remix. Let me know what you think. But one interesting conversation right now, and obviously before we get into that, let me have a little quick sip. Soulja Boy versus Wizkid. Interesting conversation. Now Soulja Boy does this where he starts the year with beef anyway, so I don't think it's like a surprise that Soulja Boy is in some form of confrontation with somebody. So basically they are at an award show. So I want to double check that I don't get the award show wrong. I believe it's some Rolling Stones thing. And Soulja Boy was not really happy by the fact that Wizkid was higher up on the list for performance. So he was a bigger headliner, obviously. So obviously you get a bigger, the higher you up on the flyer, you get like a bigger print, and then if you're like lower on that thing, you get like a smaller print, right? Now Soulja Boy wasn't happy that he was like on a down below print. So I'm gonna see if I can try to find it because it's just hilarious. I just want to know which festival it was, but I don't think any of us really care because if I can't find it, then it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, so Soulja Boy in 2010, Wizkid basically said Soulja Boy was whack. That's the situation. So he basically said Soulja Boy was whack. And then Soulja Boy basically, I don't know why he didn't respond in 2010. But obviously it's ironic now that Wizkid was higher up on the festival stage than Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy basically tweeted that I'ma slap you when I see you. He then compares Spotify monthly listeners, which is a joke. So Wizkid has 8.6 million. Soulja Boy has 10.1 million. So Soulja Boy clearly trying to say I'm the bigger artist. Say something. Don't be disrespecting me like that. I think the interesting thing with Soulja Boy, he's an artist that I think has a very good ability of keeping himself irrelevant. Like he'll go irrelevant and then come back and be relevant, and he seems to be able to somehow keep that going year by year. Whether that's beef, whether that's being memes, whether that's selling a console that ain't even a real console, like you know what I'm saying? Like he's able to do what he needs to do to sustain himself in the public eye and keep himself relevant. So this cat is jumping about all over the game. Yo, can you just chill? Goddamn! My woman gonna knock down my drink and everything. Anyways, so I just want to say like, for Soulja Boy, this is another looking. You know, he's starting off 2023 a bit silent, a bit more silent than usual this year. However, now he's in the media for talking about Wizkid. Wizkid hasn't responded as of yet. To be fair though, I actually feel like Wizkid needs to put some respect on Soulja Boy's name. I'm not saying Soulja Boy is the greatest artist of all time. I'm not even saying Soulja Boy deserves maybe to even be higher up on a festival list. That's not even what I'm saying. What I'm saying is Soulja Boy is one of the legends of the game, whether we like it or not, whether we think he's one of the greatest lyricists or not, which he's not. He has had some of the biggest hits, and he had a great 5-6 year run. Whether he's been able to sustain a huge run of that sense, no. But that doesn't mean that he's been trashed. So for that reason, I just think, so Wizkid, for this situation, I think you're in the wrong. I think you need to put some respect on Soulja Boy's name. Listen, man, let's be real, Wizkid. You're a big artist, but you're not even the best Afrobeat artist out there. So for you to be talking all this smoke, you're not even number one in your own genre. So go back, figure out where you are in your genre, and then come back. You feel me? Um, and this is going to be deep because obviously, like, man works with people that works with you with, so I should be probably bum licking you right now. But to be fair, nigga, I ain't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? You can work with whoever you work with. You're not gonna ever get me to say something. You get me on in your favor. Sorry, the cat keeps playing with the goddamn camera now. Everything's just being moved about. Man's got the energy. I think man's hungry to be honest, so I have to give him some food later. I think that's why man's a bit on a Rex thing. Normally man just chill, but I think man's hungry, so shout out to the cat man. Yeah, pretty. Anyways, so yeah, Soulja Boy versus Wicked. What do we think about that? Do we care? Yes or no? I don't know. Another interesting thing that's been going on. I don't know if you lot have seen. Madeleine McCann went missing. I think back in like 03, 04 Portugal days. They was on holiday back in Portugal sometime. Yeah, basically a lady's come out now. So I think Madeleine McCann was like 4 years old when she went missing, right? So yeah, a woman has now came out saying, "I think I am Madeleine McCann. I need a DNA test. Police investigators from the UK and Poland tried to ignore me, whatever." I will tell you my story in post here. That's how basically it's my caption. Um, I might put up. I'm gonna put up a picture of what she looks like so you can see it somewhere on the screen. Already popped up by now. What she looks like now, what she looked like before. It's an interesting one. She does look like a bit like Madeleine McCann. I'm not gonna lie. The eye color was very similar. She believed that her parents aren't her parents. They wouldn't tell her like where she came from. There's been lots of talks about that. So it's an interesting development to see where that goes. If she is Madeleine McCann, if she has been found, I mean it's great news for the family. Apparently, I'm hearing that they are going to do a DNA test. They have contacted her. There is some form of communication going on. So I'll be interested to see and find out what development goes with that one. So I will say this: stay locked in the Firahs podcast because we will be talking more about the Madeleine McCann situation as the stories kind of go on. Obviously it is a big story, so I don't really want to say much more than what I know, if that makes sense. Listen, there might be times I talk my shit, and there might be times I say too much, and there might even be times where I blab for a bit too long, like I know what I'm talking about. But something as serious as this, I do not want to, put any wrong information out there. So we're gonna swiftly move on. Manchester United. Listen, a little sip for the Mandem. Manchester United won the Carabao Cup. At the time of filming, it's Monday, 27th of February, so it was yesterday. So fresh off a great win. Listen, Eric Ten Hag brought us our first trophy in his first season after getting bampered 4-0 by Brentford at the beginning of the season. Well, we lost the first two games anyway, conceding 6 goals and scoring 0. We thought it was going to be a very hard time for us as a Man United fan, but he's turned things around. He's changed the culture at Manchester United. We are moving forward and we are looking good, and I'm very happy, excited to see where we are going to go forward in the next couple of years. This season isn't even fair. Listen, we beat Barcelona. We obviously won the Carabao Cup, looking very good, and I'm very excited to see where Manchester United can go from here. I think that there's a lot of opportunities to potentially pick up other more trophies. We've got the Europa League, we've got the FA Cup, we've got the Premier League if we can sustain our way of playing and keep scoring goals and winning games. It's a bit interesting to see where that's heading. Chelsea at the moment are looking absolutely done out here. Dead. Moved to by Tottenham 2-0. Bro, I don't know how long Graham Potter can last. I saw a story that I was like, apparently there's too many players for him to work with and it's unfair. Bro, it's been unfair since you joined them anyways. Tuchel should probably have just stayed to the end of the season. But I don't know what's going on at Chelsea. Chelsea are moving in a madness right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know how they're going to sustain what's going on. I don't know if Potter should even be the manager. But I'll say stick with him to the end of the season. See where that goes. Man City carried on their winning ways. Built up 4-0, something like that. So Man City doing their thing, staying in themselves, like Arsenal won 1-0. But yeah, a little bit of football I thought I'd talk for you guys. I think it'll be cool to see what happens with Manchester United for the end of the season, because people are talking about could win the quadruple. I don't know about all of that, but listen, we are in the race for all the trophies. One down, three to go. Let's see where the season takes us. To be honest, I think we just take it game by game. We can't always win every single game, so let's not act like we will. But it's exciting times to be a Man United fan. So let's just see where it takes us. Let's just see where it goes. I'm excited. If the camera keeps moving, I'm sorry. The cat's doing this thing. But yeah. Manchester United, Carabao Cup winners. How do you guys feel? I feel great. On other news, Tommy Fury versus Jake Paul. Tommy wins by split decision. This was one of the worst boxing matches, leading boxing matches, bro. One of the deadest boxing matches of all goddamn time. I mean, listen, I'm tired of this. Listen, there's only so far man can allow this to go on, bro. Like, I'm just tired of all these mediocre boxing matches, and they're getting more bloody views than the boxers that you want to see boxing. So it's one of them ones where it's just like, alright, cool, whatever. Tommy Fury did his thing. Don't know why he was crying at the end of it. Like, you beat bloody Joke Paul by split decision. He didn't even murder the Don. Man's all crying. I mean, it was cute. He dedicated it to his kids, his wife. Obviously, he wasn't able to be there for the kid because when the kid like was born, obviously, man was at work and yada yada yada. So yeah, it's a bit of a mad one there, but bro, you beat Jake Paul. Like, you beat a guy you should have breezed past anyways. You're the boxer, he's not. He's a YouTuber, Disney actor. Like, come on, man. I don't know, man. Listen, that whole situation there, bro, I don't know. Embarrassing. Anyway, apparently people are saying the fight is rigged. Like, there was a script that was apparently released. And apparently it's like a script of or whatever of what they should do or how the fight should have gone. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care enough. Um, the fight was dead. The whole thing was dead. Tommy Fury won. Apparently, he now saved boxing, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, I don't really care, to be honest. Shout out to Tommy Fury though. Jake Paul. Now that you finally lost, we can stop talking. Another thing. KSI did a really laugh and saying he'll beat both of them. I don't know, man. Nigga, man. This is whatever. Um, Mason Greenwood expecting a baby with the woman that he essentially beat up. Bro, this is another one. Yeah, bro. Listen, I don't even know what else I need to say. I don't even know if the camera can even see me anymore. But I don't even know what else I need to say. Listen, Mason Greenwood having a baby with this woman tells me one thing. He was hitting it raw when he wasn't even meant to be seeing her when he was on bail. We all know why this case got dropped. Like, they probably knew she was pregnant. Everything was looking a bit peak. The dad was backing Mason Greenwood. He came out and did like some whole like the whole thing is this is an EastEnders saga. Mason Greenwood, like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, listen, I'll take another little. I'm pissed off. I don't know. I don't know. I'm pissed off. First of all, there's this weird girl on TikTok that keeps claiming she's dating Mason Greenwood when he's got a chick anyway. So that OnlyFans chick on TikTok, just shut the fuck up, please. Like, you're really annoying as well. But this is just becoming. Mason Greenwood is one of them people then that I don't think he realized what he's done. Number one, I saw a thing about him apparently being mad at some of the players for not supporting him. Nigga, you dumb. Nigga, we saw the fucking audio, bro. What do you mean you're mad that they didn't back you? Back you, nigga? Are you dumb? Back who? You? Bro, back who? You? Do I need to remind you? I asked you nicely. I just want to have sex with you. I asked you nicely. No, I don't want to have sex. Oh, well, I made some fucking Greenwood. Like, fuck off. Like, come on, bro. And now you're having a... bro. The girl's family ain't supporting, of course, but that's what I'm saying, man. The girl's family ain't supporting, of course. Daddy just wants the Mason Greenwood back. He's a broke-ass deadbeat pops. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Broke-ass deadbeat pops. And we're out here, like, bro, not... bro. Anyway, Mason Greenwood, Man United, heard the fucking site is done. I'm tired of hearing Don's name in the media. He's a piece of shit. He's a waste fucking man. Like, why is he even here, bro? Why are we even talking about a dude that's out here beating up his chick, talking up? You know what? I'm not going to talk about it. Anyway, Mason Greenwood having a baby. What do we think? I don't give a fuck. I can't lie. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. I just wanted to see him start. I don't want to hear his name in the football media ever again. And you know that's how I feel about it. We got to be protecting these queens, bro. Gotta be protecting these queens, bro. She unfortunately, I don't know her situation. I don't know if she's being manipulated. I can't speak for her. I can't put things into a situation that I'm not a part of. So I won't say too much and I won't say nothing that sounds a bit wild. All I'm saying is the evidence that I've seen, that's what I'm going to go by. And for that reason only, I don't want to care about Mason Greenwood. I don't want to hear his name. I don't care that he exists and nothing like that. But listen, man, this has been your boy Firahs. This is where I talk my shit, have a great time, and enjoy my life. This is the Firahs podcast. I hope you guys enjoy the vibes. I catch you back here every week. You know the vibes. And yeah, enjoy your week. Man United, Man United. Oh, oh, oh. Sorry, we won. Shut the fuck up. The Eye fans out there. Nigga, we lifted a cup. Duh.